You already know, one take only. But what's good, everybody? It's me, Zemi, Razi, however you want to say it. Let me get my notes. So, as you can tell, I'm in ChatGPT. I recently made a bunch of oracles, or what I like to call oracles, in reference to back in the day. They used to go to the oracle to see the future, this, that, and the third, gain some form of enlightenment. So the reason for this video, all for it, is prompt engineering practice. I made these oracles. All 8 of them have a conversational tone. I gave them a background story, more of a personality. Some of them I went and gave them either like a different accent or lingo depending upon their background. And let's see on my notes here. As well as, for me, if you don't know, I'm very spiritual. It's a place to understand and learn different spiritual insights. As of right now, I do believe there are only 4 people who are ChatGPT Plus users, which is confounding because like the normal most people couldn't be able to be use them, but also implemented their own art style in Midjourney. So Nicomachus, who was the first one that I ended up building for numerology readings. He'll give you a numerology reading, then at the end of the numerology reading, if you don't engage with him anymore, he'll suggest, hey, go towards my where is it? Reading, right? Or my paintings page, and it'll link all the way back to my site, zemi.design, and you could see his paintings, right? So it gives, in my opinion, this AI a more personal touch. It also links it back to the reality we live in, and you get a numerology reading. I feel like that's cool. It's like, though it's virtual, it's also physical, and you could purchase the physical product. So, 10/07/1994, and let's see if he actually does it. This might be the long process, at least for Nicomachus, and I did have pre-up here, but you'll end up telling by the way it does talk back to you that it has these personality traits or attributes upon how you do read the text. Boy, I hope this doesn't... Oh, man, I ran into this the other day. I think I need to take away his knowledge base. Alright, so... How about this? Edit GPT. It'll stop. This shit can literally go because it's not like it really does help him. Alright, view GPT. I would like a reading. Let's just start off that. Greetings, seeker of wisdom, to embark on this mystical journey through the realms of numbers and their hidden meanings. I require your full name, birth date. With these, I shall unveil the numerological tapestry woven into your essence, guiding you through the mysteries of life path, expression, birthday, soul urge, and personality numbers. Each number carries its own story, and I shall weave these stories into a mythical narrative that resonates with your soul. Awaiting your details to begin our odyssey. As you can see, he's definitely inviting me into the conversation. He has a certain thing about him. Greetings, seeker of wisdom. right? And he's kind of giving you the foundation of what you're about to be going into and an introduction of what he will be giving you after you give him the information needed. So I'm not going to post my full name, but birthday, why not? There we go. Woo! And though I didn't give him my full name, it might be wrong because technically my middle name should be in there too. So, and I believe the only other oracle that isn't fully finished yet, like you could have a conversation with them, but because I haven't implemented the like astrology API into his actual function, then he can't give you like a full natal chart reading. So currently you have Nicomachus utilizing all the information he gave you about all these soul urge numbers, your birthday number, this, that, and the third, and he's creating me a mythical tale or a story about myself, right? So he gave me the master builder name Lucanos, who, like you, was born under the number 4. And then he weaves a mythical tale. And right here is what I'm talking about. Alright, so embrace these qualities, guide you on your constructing life's labyrinth, rich wisdom and experience, and should you wish to further explore the world and art of art and myth, I invite you to view my paintings, which is what I was talking about earlier. And I ended up utilizing one of the things he gave me towards this painting. And I ended up going all the way to Printful, linking or utilizing the image he gave me, putting it into Canva, then from Canva putting it into Printful, from Printful uploading it to my Shopify, which I have here in 2 different sizes, which one's bigger, clearly, one's small, tells it, and that's the end of this video. So that was me. I did this on 8 other oracles resembling like Pythia, guide seekers through the mysteries with a calm, enigmatic tone and deep wisdom. I don't know why her Albu Mazar is the one for the natal charts that it technically works, but it's not accurate at all. Theophrastus is dealing with herbology, so if you ever wanted any herbal remedies, then you could go and talk to him about like lemongrass or what rosemary could do or what tea would I need to get rid of a headache. He could give you some herbs or some suggestions for herbs to make them into a tea. Oracle Amaris, she is a storyteller dealing with like hidden history, so if you want to ask about Atlantis or some other megalithic sites, she would have information to do so. What else? Sophia, she's a guide for esoteric and spiritual topics, and it also gives you nice suggestions based off of the information that I gave her. So explain astral projection, so go ahead. And one thing I did for Sophia is I ended up mentioning when Sophia starts talking about a certain subject, she'll go ahead and say something in Spanish. So it really, though you can't possibly read it unless you know Spanish, you'll see like a little bit of their personality come out, which was the main focus of getting this done on multiple levels and actually getting used to prompt engineering on a deeper level and a more conversational tone compared to just chatting with the AI bot to get information, to just do what I needed. This is where I believe the future is going to be headed, or more like taking steps towards us making them more human like, or at least not as straightforward and robotic with their tone, like how Siri is, or how what's the other one? Alexa is. They're very like, it's kind of conversational, but you can tell it's not a human, right? And yeah, that's the whole reason for this. Thank you. That's the update. Next things that I do have on my list is to dealing with generative AI is building a polyglot bot. Most of these are the same projects for Scrimba. Build an assistant API, which I've kind of already dipped my toes in. Create an AI agent. Use an open source model. Learn how to embed in Vector, which I kind of already dabbled my toes in as well. And definitely LangChain. If you are just like me trying to become an AI engineer, please start utilizing LangChain. I'm definitely behind. I've took the same course on Scrimba over it, but I need that hands-on time and development. That's what I'm gonna try to do and get across. The only other side project is the AI influencer. There is a video out there, and I might make another video about it, but this is what my main goals is for this year on this list. Aside from getting certs in Azure, the Azure cloud, fundamentals, the AI 900, and the AI 102. If I could get those by the end of this year, then I'm gonna be completely happy with myself. But yeah, that's it. I will see you guys later.